When I was creating the design inspiration for this vehicle, because everything has a design inspiration, I used the influential words from the great Jay-Z. And I quote, "Black cards, black cars, all black, everything black." The Hornet DB11. So this was a really cool vehicle that we spec'd and ordered totally custom, and it's another one of our custom vehicles that we ordered in. The entire idea with this was to make something that's angry, make something that's really, really cool looking in person, and make something that's very, very murdered out, for the lack of a better term. So we started this on the outside with this really cool metallic black. They call it black onyx. It's hyper, hyper, hyper metallic. So it shimmers at nighttime and also in the daytime like no other black we offer. Now we contrasted this with the black grille and then also the black slats in the air vents, the gills. So with this, it creates a really, really interesting contrast between the black, because we have two different blacks essentially, a non-metallic and a metallic black. The other thing that we did is we chose black for the lower section of the vehicle, that ground FX kit. So it creates a unisync kind of color for the outside, and it really gives the vehicle levity. Now, if you come around to the side of the car with me, what we also did, this is something that's off the books for Aston. It's not regularly available to the factory. We had them murder out the rims as well. So these are a gloss black finish wheel, which looks incredible. And it also starts to talk about the story with the inside of the car from the outside. And that is those crazy electron yellow brake calipers. The reason we called this car the Hornet is because of what we have going on the inside of it. And you gotta see that, it's really, really special. On the inside of the vehicle, we went yellow contrast stitched interior. Now there's so much contrast stitching that you can do on the DB11, it's just everywhere. On the seats, it's on the roof, it's on the inside of the door panels, and that electron yellow creates something that is just unmistakably, not only crafted, but just genuinely cool to look at. I really like what we did on the inside of this car. Another thing, if you come around, have a look, come on. You can see on the inside of this car, that we did satin black finish, dark anodized satin black finish for the entire dashboard. So all of the aluminum changes from a bright silver to essentially like a black finish, and it creates again this very, very aggressive murdered out look. One more feature on this car that we did to create a really, really aggressive look is we took the regular red taillights on DB11 and we frosted them white. So that white frost, it almost makes the whole taillight disappear right into the back of the car. But it also shows off a unique and very detailed design feature of DB11 you might not have regularly noticed. If you look on the inside of the actual taillights, they create this very unique pattern which is supposed to resemble the actual Aston Martin winged logo. I really, really like doing these frosted tail lamps because you would never really see that if it was on a regular DB11. Now there's one other thing about this car I really want to touch on, and this is something we've never done on a DB11, but I figured if we're ever going to do it, we would do it on this car. It's underneath the hood. So there's an option on DB11 to do what we call the under bonnet jewelry package. And what that consists of is the fire shields, these three pieces on the inside of the engine bay, the actual Aston Martin winged badge on top of the engine, the oil reservoir, and then also the oil checks dipstick, all in gold finish. And I'm not talking about like gold foil, I'm talking about real gold. It's an actual gold Aston Martin logo. I think that goes along very well with the whole yellow contrast stitching and creates something that is not only incredibly bespoke, but something that is totally unique in the entire automotive sector. Very, very cool. Thanks guys for coming to check out this incredible new Aston Martin at Aston Martin Uptown, Toronto. Remember to comment if you have any questions about this vehicle. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. And if you have any suggestions for some ideas we can have in future videos, please add those in the comments as well. We're always looking at doing cool and unique things at this dealership, and we would love to take some suggestions. Once again, thanks for coming along for the ride. I'll see you on the next one.